Good morning. The EU reminds me of these psychotics that you meet sometimes. At a dinner or something. This happened to me not too long ago. At first, when the conversation is nice and polite, you would think that they are normal people. But then, when something doesn't make sense, and you ask them questions, something happens. Yeah. And you will see this psychosis start to show in their eyes. And if you continue to ask questions to them, they will eventually attack you like a mad dog. And I think this is the EU. They have been pretending that it's all fine, you know. And some people would say that they are normal people. But now, when they are under pressure, when they are desperate, you start to see the psychosis. The EU Parliament, they just passed this. It sounds very nice. It's called copyright reform. And this is censorship of the internet. It's bad. It's really, really bad. Proposal Article 11, which is about link tax, and Article 13, which will enable censorship machines. So I understand if some of these idiots in Brussels have these ideas, yeah, but this passed the EU Parliament. It's fucking tragic. So, and they also they voted to trigger Article 7, Sanctions against Hungary. So they want to censor the Hungarian government for eroding democracy. Well, that's a joke, isn't it? Coming from the EU. And for failing to uphold fundamental European Union values. Wow. You can shove your values somewhere. This move means that the Hungarian government could eventually lose its voting rights in the EU. And there was a comment from Jean-Claude Juncker. He said, "I have given up on reasoning with Orban." Oh my God. You know, this pathetic clown, he couldn't win an election in a Hungarian street corner. And he's given up on reasoning with Orban. Well, we know what this is about. It's about punishing Hungary for not accepting illegal migrants. That's what this is about. So I understand if Hungary wants to remain in the EU. I think it's honorable. Orban wants to reform the EU from within. And it's good for all of us. And you know, this Article 13, this censorship proposal, Article 11 and Article 13, the EU, their plan is to have this working before the election, the EU Parliament election in May, I think, next year. So they are truly desperate. And it's not looking good for them. So they want to censor us. That's what they want to do. And they think that this will handle it. So, yeah, but, you know, I understand if Orban wants to stay in the EU. And if it was me, I would just leave, you know. All this bullshit that they take from Brussels. But I understand. All right. There's also a story from Sweden. We had a visit from Dalai Lama. He came to Malmö. And the Swedish journalists were shocked, utterly shocked by what he said. And this was at a press conference in Malmö. He declared that Europe belongs to the Europeans and that the refugees who come here must return to their homelands and build them. Wow. So according to Swedish media, Dalai Lama is now a racist. Yeah. I don't know how they are going to handle this. I'm sure that some of these journalists will hide this, because Dalai Lama is such a respected person in Sweden. They are utterly shocked. Yeah, I know some of them wrote about this. And there's something about these Buddhists, isn't it? There's some sanity there. They don't turn the other cheek, do they? I'm, of course, thinking about what happened in Burma. Yeah. All right. Have a good day. Bye.